5 days I've not been streaming on this channel. I apologize, but I decided to come live today. It is something that is cooking, okay? And I have good news for all Cash Chat and Bold Cash Chat members. Okay, if you own a sponsor code, there is good news for you. Okay, some of you you signed up with Bold Cash Chats as way back as 2016. So if you signed up with Bold Cash Chats in 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, and then of course 2020, then we switched to Cash Chat. 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, and this year. And if you've just signed up right now, there is an opportunity for you as a member of the Cash Chat and Bold Cash Chats community. There is an opportunity for you and a big one. Okay? It's an opportunity for you and a big one. So I want you to log into your account, even if you've taken years without logging in. Okay, your account still exists. And if you log in right now, you're going to gain full access. So just go and find either Cash Chat Bank or Bold Cash Chats. Both those apps are on Play Store. And if you're using a PC or a computer, you can log in via boldcashchats.se. Okay, you click on that and you find login. Now, if you have forgotten your password, there is an option for you where they say lost password. You're going to reset your password so that you can. Are we back? Am I back? The network. Okay, reconnected. So I was saying, log into your account if you've taken long without logging into your account. Now, there is something that has just come up. Actually, it's going to be launched this month. Now, all of you members of the Bold Cash Chats and Cash Chat committee, all of you that have accounts on Cash Chat, you have been all permitted to buy shares in the company. Only you people with your sponsor codes. And you're going to buy these shares within your account. Okay, it's not going to be external. Within your account, you'll be able to buy your shares in the company. So that is good news for you people. Okay, having shares in the startups, it has been for only rich guys before. Poor people have not had that opportunity. They have always waited until the company has gone public before they could buy. But now you, as a member of the Cash Chat community, you can buy unlisted shares, okay, within your wallet. You can buy them, and the shares are released at a company valuation of $50 million. That is the total valuation at which these shares are being released. And they have released 1 million shares, okay, and then 2 million Class C shares. So each share is $30. We are talking about unlisted shares, not the public shares. So you can buy a portion of the company. If you buy the Class B, it means if each share you buy, you have 1/1M of Cash Chat Limited. So you have 1/1 million into this technology. This company which has worked on that wallet you're going to use. They have worked on a social media platform. They have worked on an artificial intelligence. They have worked on an e-learning platform. So that combined technology, and then the ads network, which is going to apply 250,000 people. So you are buying your shares right now. before the company valuation goes up. Okay. You are buying your shares right now before the company valuation goes up. Okay, because right now it is at $50 million. And each share today, you can start from as low as $30, to buy equity. Okay, you can start at as low as $30 right now to buy equity. So this is what you're going to do. You need to have credit in your wallet. You need to have credit in your wallet, and then you can proceed to reserve your shares, to buy them within the system. Okay, so log into your account and get ready. Very soon, you're going to see the option for you to reserve. Okay, if you're buying shares in UGX, you will buy at around 100K per share, 100,000. So if you have $500,000 or 400K, you'll be able to buy 4 Class C shares. Okay, those of you that don't know what we mean by these shares and how important shares are, I think I'll go into details. I don't know if it is today or another day, but shares are like a land title. Many of you don't know, you don't understand what shares are. Shares are even sometimes more useful than land title. Why do I say that? If you have bought your own shares and maybe you want to take a loan somewhere and you submit your share certificate, okay, they'll take your share certificate and they'll give you a loan. Okay. Now, what is unique about shares and the land title is shares keep on, the value of shares keeps on going up. Shares is a time when they receive dividends. So it is possible for a share to redeem itself if you've taken a loan against it. And except if the land that you've given in has rentals. But with land, the way you gave it, that's how it's going to be. And when you fail to pay the loan, for them, they'll just sell your land to get just the amount they need. They will not sell it at the exact price. Okay. So it's important, you people, that you get shares. Hello, Mia. How are you doing? So you people, CashChat is a company that is building an inclusive financial infrastructure for all African countries. They are building an inclusive financial infrastructure for all African countries. This is not just another business. This is a platform which is going to boost all businesses. Vanessa Lab, thank you for joining. So when we talk about this, you are not buying shares from any other company. You are buying shares in a system that is looking at solving problems of over 1 billion people. That is what you're reserving shares in. Very soon, that's what you're going to be buying shares in. Okay, so the CashChat system is something that is, they're still innovating. Every solution, wherever there's a problem, they are going to find a solution for that part. Okay, so that's where you are going to be buying shares today. So, not today, but I mean very soon, because they are working, they are soon launching the platform. But as for now, get some money in your wallet ready to buy, because you can only buy using credit in your wallet. These shares are given only to members, but you can buy shares from any country because the CashChat community is so wide. Okay, there are people from different countries. Even the agents platform, they are managers from various countries. They are agents from Nigeria. They have agents from Namibia. they have agents from Zambia, they have agents from South Africa, they have agents from Cameroon, they have agents in Ghana, they have agents in Ethiopia, they have agents in Botswana, they have agents in Malawi, they have agents in Barbados, they have agents in the Bahamas, they have agents in the United States, they have agents in Sweden, they have agents in the United Kingdom, they have agents in India, in Singapore, in Malaysia, in the Philippines. Okay, so they have agents everywhere. So once you are a member of the CashChat community, your country is not an issue. Okay, because you are part of the community, so you qualify to also own a piece of the company. Okay, now they have decided that CashChat is going to be a community product. It's going to be owned by the people. Okay, so instead of raising another billionaire, they are going to raise a community of multimillionaires. Because I'm telling you, you people that are buying shares into CashChat, you don't know what you're buying into. You don't know, because this evaluation is not, it's the way, it's more than $50 million, you people. It's more than $50 million. These people have built an ads network. Okay. The ads network already, they have over 125,000 applicants. Now, these are people who are ready to upload ads, who have even started, because they have started uploading adverts onto the system. Okay, so 125,000 plus people are already working on uploading ads on the system, and they are going to have 250,000. So now imagine 250,000 people. Let me tell you the potential of one single agent. One single agent can apply to a company like Volvo. Okay, they can apply to a company like Tesla. They can apply to a company like Vodafone. So a person applies to Vodafone and they get a contract maybe of uploading 100 different adverts on the CashChat network for a whole year. Now, the cost of one advert on the CashChat network is $3,000 if it's going to run for a whole year. You have to pay $3,000. So one agent can obtain 100 adverts to run for the whole year. Now, the cost of those adverts is 300,000 US dollars. And the commission that this agent gets from that payment is 20%, which is $60,000. Now, that is just one agent. One agent has brought in 240,000 onto the system, minus his commission. Now there are over 250, there are over 200 agents, okay, working in different parts. So it means, number one, the global ads revenue is going to increase. It can even hit 2 trillion. Right now, it is at 1.1. But because of this, well-organized ads management, the global ads revenue could hit 2 trillion. Okay. Now, if this company is able just to capture 10%, 10%, they can, because the way they are organized, they can capture 10% of the global ads revenue. 10% of 2 trillion. Okay, let's take it. Okay, today, see whatever. In reality, today, the global ads revenue for this year is 1.1 trillion. So if CashChat is able to capture 10% of that market, that means their revenue will be 110 billion. 110 billion. That could be their potential income. Okay, if they are to capture, let's say maybe within the next 12 months. Okay, so today the company is valued at $50 million. So if you go and you buy maybe 10 shares, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10 today, okay, at a $50 valuation. Let's say you're buying them $50 each. So that is $500. Okay, so after the financial year, okay, the company is able to generate a total income of 110 billion. Okay, now if we take off the costs and all the other things, let me say we take off 10 billion. Okay, the remaining amount is going to be 100 billion. What does that mean? It means the valuation of the company could go from 50 million US dollars to 1 billion and 50 million US dollars. Now, if you divide that with 1 million shares, okay, it means each share might get something like, is it 1,000? Yeah, each share could get $1,050, one share. So if you have 10 shares, okay, it means that could be $10,500. Now that is the potential appreciation in the company's value within 1 year. Okay, and what I'm telling you is so close to reality. Even it's not just close. It could be an underestimate, I'm telling you, because you don't know how much Africans create content. You don't know the views that the Nigerians have generated for Facebook. They are so engaged on Facebook these days, that last year Meta was able to generate over 160 billion in adverts only. Go and see the views. Okay, now imagine content creators, because many of them are going to buy shares in this. They're going to buy shares in this. Now, just imagine the zeal, the engagement that's going to take place. It's not by mistake that TikTok is persecuting us. They have banned 18 of our accounts. Now, the 19th one was taken yesterday evening. Okay, so they keep on taking away, fighting, blocking, limiting our videos from maybe being viewed. All that. It's not by mistake. They know what is coming up. It's just you who doesn't know. I would advise you, get ready to buy shares. It doesn't matter which country you come from. You people, I'm telling you. Cash chat is your way out. If you missed Google, if you missed Facebook, if you missed Airbnb, if you missed Tesla, if you missed cryptocurrency, if you missed Aztec, Azfenica, if you missed Amazon, now there is Cash Chat. Cash Chat, the African original Cash Chat, is what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about that Cash Chat on Apple Store. That's a duplicate. I'm talking about the original Cash Chat, which emerged in 2016 as Bold Cashers, and 2018 became the Cash Chat digital advertising company. Okay, so that's the one I'm telling you. And now they have decided that members can buy shares. Let me tell you what happened to NVIDIA. Okay, last year, all employees of NVIDIA, they received a check of $10 million each. Why did they receive this money? Now, these employees, while they were still working, they used to get shares as employees. Okay. Now, last year, there's a Japanese bank that came and bought those shares. You know that now NVIDIA is a $1 trillion company. Okay. So these employees, when they bought their shares, Each one received a check of $10 million. You people, you don't understand the science of shares. Let me tell you, the world's number 2, Jeff Bezos. Help me tap you people, like my live. Drop me some likes. Okay, drop me some likes. I want to see some likes here. Okay, help me and like my live. I want to know if people are interested so that I can continue. If you are not, maybe I can organize to just end the live and maybe go and stream on some other platforms. Yeah, because I have several. I have Rumble. Last night I was streaming on Rumble. So I could go on Rumble and I stream from there. So give me some likes. Find where that like button is and tap on it. I'm still seeing 0 likes. Okay, so I was telling you the world's number 2, the second richest man in the world, Jeff Bezos. The guy has only 9% shares in Amazon. Okay, but that 9% is worth $173 billion. Okay, that 9% which Jeff Bezos has in Amazon is worth $173 billion. So you people, when you talk about shares, you must pay attention. Make every effort to buy shares somewhere and try to do it during the first round of fundraising. Some of you, you want to first see how things go before you can buy. People who benefit the best are those people that take the highest risk. Now, in the first round of fundraising, when the company is doing the first round, that is the best time for you to buy equity. Okay, not when the shares have been listed on the stock market. You don't do that. You're too late. You're too late on the stock market. You have to buy shares before they are listed. Because at the time of listing, for example, now you're going to buy maybe 5 shares. You're going to buy 5 shares, Class B shares. Each share, $50. So it means you're going to pay $250, and they will give you 5 shares. Okay, these are unlisted shares. Okay, so it means you own 5/1 portion of the company. Now, if the company decides to print 100 billion shares on the public offering, let me say they decide to go public, and when they go public, they decide that we are going to print 100 billion shares. And they say, okay, each share is going to cost maybe $0.5 per share, 50 cents. Yes, they say we are going to print 100 billion shares or 200 billion shares. And each share is going to cost 50 cents. Okay, so they publish them to the stock market. Now, that 50 billion, if they have published 200 billion shares and you had only 5 shares today, so that one shares, they have to get 200 billion divided by 1 million to know how many shares you own from those shares on the stock market. Okay, because if you get 200 billion divided by 1 million, it means it's going to be 200 shares. 200,000 shares. 200,000 shares. So each share you have is going to be split into 200,000 publicly offered shares. Okay, so if you have 5 shares today, you're going to have 1 million shares. Now, 1 million shares, whereby each share costs 50 cents, half a dollar. So if you get a half a dollar, divide by 1 million shares. That's going to be 500,000 shares. Okay, so that's how people get rich. Okay, that's how people get rich. You get into a company when its valuation is still very low and you buy equity. So when the company gains value, your value also increases at the same time. That is the science of shares. So when I tell you that you that are members in CashChat, you have a huge opportunity, believe me, you do. Okay, you do have an opportunity right now. Okay, so if you're not a member of the Bold Cashers or CashChat's community, go on the Play Store and download that app. It's called Bold Cashers. And I've been pinning it in some of my videos. You download that app from the Play Store and then you open it and go where they say apply. So apply to become a member in the CashChat and Bold Cashers community. Okay. Then go and pay your membership fee. You'll see the sign active on your account. But when you are signing up, when you are applying, they're going to ask you to enter a sponsor code. Okay. So I'm going to give you that number, which you're going to use as your sponsor code. Where they ask you to write a sponsor code, you're going to write 23530191. That is the sponsor code. Now, when you're applying, you must use your email address. You must use your phone number starting with a country code. Don't start your number with a 07. Start with your country code. And then select your country from the list of countries provided. Remember to use your real names. And if you're creating a password, create a password using numbers only. It has to be a PIN code password. Okay? It has to be a PIN code password. That's what you're going to use. Now, there is a box which is next to terms and conditions. So you're going to click on that box and tap on accept. Then you're going to hit the sign up button. If you've been accepted, you're going to see the word which says successful. That means you've been accepted onto the program. Now, below at the last words on that page, they say, if you already have an account, log in here. So click on that tiny word which says login, and you will go into your account. On the menu, you're going to see a button which tells you to pay your subscription. So click on the pay subscription button, follow the instructions, and when you're done, your account is going to be active. Okay. Now, there is a link at the bottom of your account. By the way, you can generate money on this platform and use some of that money to buy shares. Yes, you can. That link which they have given you, each person, you send that link to, and they tap on it and they sign up to join the CashChat network, and they activate their account. That is going to be $12 for you. Okay. So if you can get 100 people active, that is 1,200. So 1,200 is a lot of money. You can buy enough shares and then retain some. You can say, no, I'm going to buy shares for 400. Okay, 400. Or you can say, and then you remain with 8,000. Okay, you eat the 8,000. So that's the best way. Okay, so people, thank you for listening. You need to buy those shares. They're there for you. It is a rare opportunity which has emerged. So take it and use it. Okay, buy shares in CashChat Limited. Now, there are sites that you can use to access CashChat. One of them is boldcashers.se. The other one is cashchat.se. Another one is cashchatapp.com. Another one is bcbank.se, and so many others. So if you go via any of those pages, web pages, domains I've given you, you'll be able to land on the sign up page. And below every sign up page, you'll find the option to log in. So if what you want is to log in, just have to do that. Okay, just click on the last words on that page. They say if you already have an account, please log in here. So just type on that tiny word which says login, and the login page will appear. Okay, so I think I've explained to you, and except if you have a question. Okay, if you have a question, you can ask. You can ask in the comment section. I can read your comments. If any of you has a question, go ahead and ask. Go ahead and ask. Otherwise, if there are no questions, yes, I would like to say maybe goodbye. Okay, but go and buy shares for yourself. And then if you want to make money on this platform, also that opportunity is still available for you. Just go and buy shares. Buy shares, buy shares. Okay, buy equity. So thank you. Have a great evening. Goodbye.